The tough Scottish town reed, certainly anti-conformist, and when the band came out with their first tunes, critics went wild, compared them from everything to Velvet Underground, to the Ramones, to a fuzzed out Monkeys band, believe it or not. Neil Richler, Jesus and Mary Chain interview.
Although most people in the UK agree that punk is dead, many of them are nevertheless constantly on the lookout for the next Sex Pistols, and the latest band to earn that title is the Jesus and Mary Chain. They've been barred from the premises of their own record company because they picked the president's pocket on their first visit. They've been featured in every major music magazine in the country. A number of their shows have ended in violence, all the essential ingredients for success. What do you know about the Jesus and Mary Chain?
Well, the next big thing, the flavour of the month.
Flavour of the month?
Yeah,
they're damn noisy.
All the press say so.
What's so good about them?
Well,
they're noisy.
Drunk. Yeah. Feedback. Well, they're back to basics. Never mind Frank and Duran, they're back to basics.
Well, why are people so excited about you?
Because we're so good. Because we're so much better than everybody else. Because so many other people are complete rubbish that people have got to pay attention to us. It's pretty obvious, really.
Seems like a good reason. But how can you keep up to the reputation that's being spread for you by the British press, who, you know, pump everything up to the point?
That was the same question as before. It's because we're so good. You know, we released a single and right away people took notice. People bought it. It became a bit of a top seller.
Yeah.
And that proves my point. Do you know what I mean? You know, we brought out another single and people bought that as well. Yeah, that proves my point as well. I'm not just some little crank from Scotland saying we're so good. I'm talking the truth.
You're missing a couple of strings on this bass guitar. Is that how you learned it, and you never bothered to buy 2 new ones, or is there a plan?
That's the 2 I use. I mean, what's the point spending money on another 2? It's like 2 is enough. It's adequate. Anybody can play this bass. It's like
introduce another couple of strings and you confuse the guy.
I could not help but notice with my delicate ear that the guitar is not tuned in the conventional way right now.
No, you're wrong actually. My guitar is totally out of tune, because my guitar is for kicking, but William's guitar is completely in tune. Not that you would notice any difference, because it doesn't need to be tuned, but William's pretty fussy about things like that. So what it was is like 6 months ago, my dad taught William to tune a guitar, and since then that's been his new trick, and he tunes his guitar every night. But
it's party piece. When he goes to the parties, he goes, watch this, and tunes his guitar.
I read in the papers that you've been described variously as the best new band in the Western Hemisphere, and also the worst. How do you react to that?
Don't fault him for it, William. He's already asked these questions. He's trying to get you to contradict what you've already said.
My favourite colour is gold.
getting a reputation and a following of you know, people that are just out for violence, you know, out in the provinces of England and also out abroad. There's nothing like this at all. It's real stupidity on the crowd's part. I mean, they realise, they must know that the band only ever play 3 or 4 songs at a gig, but they come along and whenever they sort of they stop at 3 or 4 songs, that's it. They fucking go mad.
We want people to come and listen to music, not fight. They should divert their energies elsewhere if they want to fight, not at us.
Has ever been before. If I did, I wouldn't do that. But the Sex Pistols were sort of, I don't know, I don't even know. The Sex Pistols were like the Who or the Clash or the Rolling Stones. They don't interest me at all. Too old. It suddenly has just dawned upon me.
Yeah, that you're going to interview me now?
No, it suddenly has just dawned upon me that we've been drinking a lot, you've got a camera, you're trying to get us to roll about in the carpet and make complete pricks.
It never occurred to me, never.
Well, the interview's been done, going to switch that off.
Oh, would you like him to switch it up now?